Alright, I'm back. Just fixed the title there and everything, so let's do Sonic Mania. There's a picture I wanted to show you real quick, it's actually kind of funny. Let's see if I can locate that real fast. Hi Byron. Before we start real quick, let me see if I can find that picture that I just mentioned. Because it is Sonic Mania related and it is kind of funny. So do you guys remember... Hang on, where did I save that image? Fuck, I don't know where it went. I had a picture that I saved like a day ago or so, a couple days ago, that was going to sort of illustrate this next picture. Hang on to see if I can find it. Ah, here it is. Right, so you guys remember this picture, which is a single frame of Sonic doing his twirling animation on the title screen. Because this is something that's been around for a while. It's kind of a meme, sort of. Like, it's kind of funny. Just because of the smearing effect that kind of like bends his nose and muzzle kind of backwards a bit. Well, somebody had a little bit of fun and decided to draw fan art of Sonic, Knuckles and Tails, but they decided to add that slant to it and we get this. So it looks like a normal picture, but if you look a little bit closer, you'll notice something's really, really wrong with these three. Let's see if I can zoom that in just a little bit more. There you go. Now look at the fucking faces. So yeah, I found that I think 2 days ago and I forgot to show it in the last stream. Like, that just kind of makes me laugh a bit. So anyway, let's get started. Let's do some Sonic. So I think we're almost done with the game, but if we finish it early I think we can start doing the Knuckles mode. Or we can try to get all the Chaos Emeralds because we can go back and get them. Like, I've still only got 4 Chaos Emeralds, I got none the last time I played this. And I'm disappointed in that. So this level is a remake of a Sonic CD level, Metallic Madness. So basically think Scrap Brain on steroids, and that's what Metallic Madness is. And of course, once again, it's using the really good Japanese soundtrack. I don't even remember what the American version of this song sounds like. Again, not to say the American soundtrack is bad or anything, but it's nowhere near as memorable to me. Oh, new gimmick. Oh! This guy's kinda like the fucking... It's like Kirby Triple Deluxe and Robobot, like we're going in the background now. But that's so weird seeing that in a Sonic game. I'm gonna pause that real quick so I can just move the window there so that I can see us better. There we go. I'm gonna cheese this a little bit. Whoa. I hit that spring like 3 times there by doing that. Shit, I tried to jump there. Ah, well, there goes all my rings. Yeah, Metallic Madness is from Sonic CD. Yeah, it's even got little bits from Scrap Brain Zone as well, like those disappearing, reappearing platforms. So I did a little bit of looking into why I couldn't do the peel out or the insta shield. Turns out you can only turn those on during no save runs, like you can't use those in the middle of a saved file. Which I guess makes sense, but it's kind of a shame that I can't play like a full game with the save feature with the peel out, because the peel out is quite fun to use. Doesn't really add a whole lot to the game, but I just like the animation, I guess. Insta shield I still stand by, is probably... well, it's not OP or broken, but in the right hands it can be. Like if you see how like speedrunners deal with bosses using the insta shield, it can absolutely like completely decimate them. Oh boy, it's our favourites. So yeah, if it isn't obvious, I'm not very good at this, and as a result I'm not going to waste time trying to get all the rings. I think it's this way. Ah, there we go, there's another set of them. Like, 'cause I'm aware about the... I'm aware of the fact that you can, like, buffer your movement just before you get to a certain point where you can turn. But because I kinda suck in this in general, I'm not gonna risk, like, I'm not gonna risk wasting time trying to get all of the rings. I just want to finish this as soon as possible. I know that if you do get all the rings, you get a gold token instead of a silver token, so I guess that's the completionist aspect, which you're not going to see. Like, I might do that off stream, like, I don't think I'll ever do that on stream. I don't think I've got the tolerance for that. 9 left, there's a set of 9 somewhere. Jesus Christ, look how fast it's going. Fuck. Ah, there they are. There we go. Yeah, that one didn't seem too bad, it was just me struggling to find them in a decent amount of time. Like, some of the ones I've done so far are real arsehole levels. Oh fuck, it's the final boss from Scrap Brain. I know how to handle this. Of course, Tails being the bitch as always gets hit every single time, regardless. Ah. Oh, they actually track you a little bit as well. I guess it's a little bit easier when you've got the spin dash to go from side to side. Like in the original you don't have that luxury. Like, I would like to think that I'm an expert at this boss because I've fought this boss so many times in the original. Plus this one only takes like 4 or 5 hits. Oh, what's going on now? Okay, so this is the second phase. Okay, this is kinda cool, like this phase. Oh, nice. Okay, so I guess it was 8 hits, the last 3 were a bit different. I was trying to jump there. I tried to jump up there, couldn't quite get that. I like that idea, a mini bomb bot that shoots out an even smaller mini bomb bot. Ah yes, this is something that was in Sonic CD. You become small. SMOL. Ah. Well, you can spin dash, however. I don't think in Sonic CD you could do that while you're tiny. Unless I'm remembering it wrong, but I'm pretty sure that wasn't something you could actually do. No, wrong one. Ah! Yeah, it didn't react fast enough when the speed started picking up. Oh, we've turned big again. That kinda sucks, I like the tiny sprite. Wonder if I can find one more special stage ring before this level's over. If I take my time I could probably find one, but even if I don't I can come back later. I do plan to get all the Chaos Emeralds eventually, I'm just not very good at getting all of the Chaos Emeralds. Oh, right, okay. Was it worth? Probably not. Nope. Oh, right, okay. So, even before Sonic Mania came out, I did think about streaming Sonic 4 Episode 1 and Episode 2. But probably not going to do them anytime soon, not right after this game. Like, as much as I like, I don't love Sonic 4. Like, I think it's an alright game. It's not as bad as people make it out to be, but I can understand why people don't like that game. But I kinda don't want to, like, top off this game by immediately moving on to Sonic 4, because I don't think it's anywhere near as good as this. But that would be a potential future stream for people wondering. I'm more likely to play Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2 before that, especially with Sonic Forces around the corner. I will say that Sonic 4 Episode 2 is far superior. Like, for people who complained about the first game, I would say the second game addressed most of the issues, mainly the physics of the first one. It's not perfect also, but it's definitely a big improvement over the issues that a lot of people had with the first one. It's just a shame they stopped there. Oh fuck, we're still small. Fucking Amy. Amy doll. Okay, this is cool. Like, we're just fighting little toy versions of bosses. Yeah, come to think of it, we've not actually seen Amy in this game at all, so maybe this is like the only cameo. Which, does she just stun you by trying to hug you? Is that what she's doing? There we go. And Amy's just like standing there. Oh, right. Nice. I love how Tails is still normal size, but Sonic's still tiny. There we go. That was a good boss fight, I liked that one. Most of the boss fights so far have been quite fun. Even the mini-bosses themselves can be quite entertaining. Titanic Monarch. So this is a brand new stage. One thing I will say, and I was going to say this at the end of the game, but I think we're getting close. One thing I have to criticise, and I don't like using that word criticise on a game as good as this, but for something that celebrates old and new Sonic in this new 2D game, it seems to lean a little more heavily toward nostalgia than new stuff. Because I think the ratio of new stages versus old stages is like 1 to 3 by the feel of it. Not to say that I don't like the returning stages, it's just it feels like it leans a little more heavily on the older levels than new ones. Like, that's the only thing I can complain about. And I don't like using that word either, because it's not really a complaint so much as just an observation. But it's something that's been on the back of my mind, like, after I was halfway through the game. It was like, it's an amazing game, I love it, and I still think it's a really fun game to play. But I just wish there was like more new levels and not too many old ones. Like, that's all I was saying. But I mean, if you've got like three games or 4 games if you count and Knuckles, like, worth of Genesis games, oh shit. And I guess Sonic CD as well, then there's a lot of like classic Sonic that you can kind of like pull from, so I guess that's why there's that many classic remakes. Like, because inevitably everyone's got their favourites and they've got to like cherry pick like what are the most popular ones from each game. Like, 'cause I've seen levels from all the games so far. Oh shit. Like, we've seen levels from Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3, Sonic and Knuckles, and Sonic CD. At least one for each. So if I had to guess, I think there's one Egg Robo left. Like, I think we got rid of all the other ones, so I think the leader is left. And by Egg Robos, I mean like the boss Egg Robos. The ones we saw at the very start of the game. Even though I suck balls at fucking blue spheres, I'm still going to do it anyway. See how many I can get. But yeah, if need be, I'll go back to previous levels to get those remaining Chaos Emeralds. Which is it looks like that's going to happen at this point. Where did I go? Ah! I didn't land at the right spot there to turn. Try to make out what that border there says. HGH. I don't know. Aw. But yeah, like I said about how this game kinda banks on nostalgia a little too hard, but not so much that it becomes a detriment to the game. Like, Sonic 1 episode does it far worse. Like, that game is nothing but nostalgia banking. Like, I still loved episode 1, but it was like... There's nothing wrong with homages to like old stages, but when you start recycling the original boss fights with just minor tweaks, it's like, okay, maybe you could have a little bit more of a creative bone in your body with that game. That's part of the reason why I like Sonic 4 Episode 2 far better, because another thing that they addressed was the fact that the first game had just like levels purely based off of like classic levels. The second game was definitely far more original in that sense. Like, yeah, you had your desert level, you had your kind of grass level, but it wasn't like the same theming, it was kind of different. Oops. I tried to pause there and I pressed the home button. Is it losing frames or is it just you? Hang on a second. Fuck. Well, the internet seems to be having a bit of a shitfest right now because it's dropping frames. Nothing seems to be downloading, so I don't know what's happening. I don't know if I feel like restarting the stream. Don't know what to do. Hold on a second. Right, I'm just keeping an eye on the OBS counter. It seems to have gone back up green. Try refreshing or give it a minute and see if it smooths out now. It should be good to go. Hang on. Right, let me know if that's any better. Right, so as I was saying about Sonic 4 Episode 2, they definitely made it feel more original and therefore more memorable. Like, so there's nothing wrong with a bit of fan service like homages, but if you do it too much, then it becomes a little bit... It becomes a bit of an exercise in tedium where it's like, hey, remember this? Hey, remember that? Remember? Remember Green Hill Zone? Remember the chemical plant zone? I remember. But yeah, my point is, if you do it too much, then it starts to become more about the nostalgia and not enough about new stuff. So at least Sonic 4 Episode 2 had that going for it, and there was actually kind of a funny thing that that game did, like a very tongue-in-cheek thing. Like, one thing that pissed me off more than the classic themed levels... Where the fuck am I going? So, the thing that pissed me off more than the classic levels was the fact that the bosses were almost identical. Minor, like bar minor tweaks, like they had little changes to the movement patterns, but they were mostly just the same bosses from like the classic games, which kind of annoyed me because I always like original boss fights, or like new boss fights. So what Sonic 4 Episode 2 did was, when you get to the first boss fight, you get to the boss arena, you see two big totem poles sticking out of the ground, and then you think, oh fuck, it's the Aquatic Ruins boss from Sonic 2. Really, Sega? You're giving us this again? And then, right after that, you see robotic tentacles come out of the ground and smash the pillars away, and you get introduced to a whole brand new boss. It's like, holy fuck. Alright, I wasn't expecting that. Good job, Sega, for that nice fake out. Like, that was really cool. Like, I liked that so much that I think I remember drawing a little comic about that, like a little comic strip, just because I was like, okay, that was actually kind of cool. So yeah, every boss in Sonic 4 Episode 2 is like brand new, it's not like basing itself off of like classic stuff. Oh. Not sure where I'm supposed to go. Oh, right, down here. I didn't see that. So I guess the frames are okay now. Like, OBS kind of shat itself for a minute, but it seems to be going steady now. Yeah. Nope. So an extra life there. Cheeky extra life positioning. Pause that for a real quick sec to check something. Oh, hi James. How you doing? Just a heads up, this is toward the end of the game, so if you don't want to watch the end of it, then I guess this is just a warning in case you don't want to be spoiled. That speed up almost fucked me up there. Just gonna get rid of all of these first and then we'll go for the other ones. There are a lot of blue spheres in this one, but I generally know where they all are, roughly speaking. Actually, let's do this. I should have done that to begin with, then I can go back to the other two. Oh shit. Oh shit. Right, so I accidentally turned there when I didn't mean to turn, like, at the wrong moment, but I managed to recover from that. Oh, you managed to beat Miitopia? Cool. I haven't actually finished it yet, but I think I'll be finished with that soon. I might stream that tomorrow again, actually. Like I said the last time I streamed, I like the fact that if the rings go off the screen, they actually come back. There's the weak spot. Thought I had to bounce on the balls there, but you have to hit the eyeball. Which, I guess in of itself is a ball, but not the same kind. Not a fan of Miitopia? I think it's a brilliant game. I've been having a lot of fun streaming that. It's a good streaming game. Oh fuck, it changes gravity because of the elevator. Alright, that was a cool fight, I like that. That level took me 7 minutes 21 seconds. Could have probably did that at half the time, I just wanted to take my time with that level. See if I could find any secrets. Which I didn't. Miitopia is the best unintentional crossover game ever. Yep, I agree. Titanic Monarch Act 2. All aboard the Eggman Express. I think I made that joke the last time. Oh well. Alright, this is quite trippy, this one so far. I like the little sprinkles of 3D graphics here and there, so it makes you feel like you're playing a Sega Saturn game. Especially when you get to like the special stage. Okay, I guess it's not up there then. Oh, right, okay. That's what I was supposed to do. I have to say, these are some of the best designed Sonic levels I've played yet, like, in terms of the 2D stuff. Like, it might be banking on nostalgia a little bit, but the level design is not, like, any cheap substitution. Like, this is... it's legit. Do you know what else is actually kind of cool? Like Christian Whitehead, the guy who provided the engine for this game, he's working on Freedom Planet 2, which is also coming out this year. And yes, I'll be streaming that when that releases. So I guess the idea here is to clear all of these rooms, and then we can advance. So we'll just sneak our way down here. Of all the things to pull from classic Sonic, I'm glad they didn't bring back the moving whatchamacallit from Sonic 3 in Carnival Night Zone. Like, you know the thing I'm talking about. Because I need to avoid that. Oh, well, okay. I think I know what to do this time. Oh, right, I see the spring. Yeah, that's kind of sneaky, the way the spring doesn't show up until you're close to it. But I get it now. Let's see how you do this. Ah, fuck. So yeah, Freedom Planet 2, is anyone else looking forward to that game? Or am I like the only one? Like, 'cause I actually really like Freedom Planet 1, and that game wasn't perfect from an engine stand of point of view, sorry. Like, because the engine was like done based off of like a Sonic fan-made engine, so it had little bugs and quirks here and there. But the game itself was incredibly solid, and it wasn't like broken or anything, it was just like very minor stuff, like the physics wasn't one-to-one. But it was close enough that you could get the Sonic style experience from it, and not feel like frustrated from like shit doing that you're not, what you don't want it to do. But yeah, Freedom Planet 2 is going to be a really good game, I can tell. Like, if you have Christian Whitehead providing the engine and the... well, just the engine mainly, but he's probably going to have like some feedback on how to get the game to feel a bit better as well. Ah, here we go. Oh yeah, didn't I do this one and I fucked it up? Yeah, this time you just move forward, I think. Yeah, there we go. The last time I turned into the red one without thinking. Okay, I see how this works. This is kind of a clever one, actually. Oh! I shouldn't have turned that way. I had a feeling as soon as I turned that way, I think I fucked it up. See, I guess it comes down to memorization as well, because most people will, like, not most people, but a good chunk of people would make that mistake not knowing the first time around. Whatever. It's not like I care about the... Thank God the blue spheres isn't how you get Chaos Emeralds in this game. Welcome back, DJ. Did he just die there? Oh fuck. I've got a feeling there's something else up there besides an extra life. Ah, screw it. I'll investigate later. Do you know what would have been really cool had he was still alive at this point in time when this game was in development? If they'd hired Michael Jackson to actually compose some music for this game, like that would have been sweet. Because I think it's pretty much public knowledge by this point that he did have a big hand in the development of Sonic 3, at least in terms of the music. Is this the way we came in, or is this... Nope, that's the last room. So after this one, I believe we can advance forth. But yeah, while we can't sadly hear more awesome music from him, at least the people who were working on the music for this have a really good understanding of what made the Sonic music good to begin with. Shit. Am I going backwards? Or am I going forwards? I can't quite tell. Oh no, I'm going forward, right, I think. Well, that was a waste of time. I think I saw Eggman there. Oh no, that's Egg Robo. I just saw a flash of something red and round and I was like, okay, that's Robotnik. There we go, that's all the rooms. This looks a bit different. It looks very different, and I wonder what kind of emerald that is that he's holding there. Yeah, I'm hoping Sonic Forces is pretty good as well. Right, that's one. That looks weird. Ah! Okay, I guess that's unavoidable. Or if not unavoidable, it's really difficult to avoid. Tails really helps doing boss fights. Robotnik's super bad touch power. Yep. Don't know if you need to hit him. Oh, I guess not. Fuck my ring! Shit! Nearly first try. I jumped too high. I tried to hit the side of him without hitting that electrified tentacle. Oh well. If only I didn't lose that ring there when I went back. This is quite a good boss fight actually. But you can't attack him until he starts electrifying the tentacles. Crap. But at least I get some extra rings I can pick up. Yep, grabby feely hands. Jazz hands. Oh fuck. I was looking at the things on top of his body there like they were about to launch, without realising he was open for attack. Robotnik attacks, but he also protects himself. Ah! I tried to spin dash. Oh well. Are there any rings in this room? I guess not. Oh, no, no, no. Give me that ring back. I'm just gonna stand here. Oh, no, no, no. Right, so now it'll be a bit easier to attack him. I say as I get electrocuted. There we go. Of course, it's not over yet. We still have Egg Robo to find, and there's Knuckles. Whoa. Sega Saturn style FMV? Or is this another anime cutscene? Animated cutscene, I mean. It's technically anime, isn't it? But it's got like CG in it, so it's kind of like an FMV. Right, so I'm guessing you need to get all the Chaos Emeralds in order to fight the true final boss, which I was kind of expecting anyway, so I think now we're going to have to go get those Chaos Emeralds. That was a pretty good final boss fight, like for a regular final boss fight. And that was a fantastic game. So after the credits, I'll try to get the remaining Chaos Emeralds. We've got 3 left. I think I'll start from... what's it called? Speedway Stardust or Stardust Speedway? Is it okay to play Minecraft Wii U? I don't have the Wii U version, I have the Switch version. I don't stream it all that often, but I might think about returning to that. I was thinking it would be fun to play Minecraft on the Switch more when the Better Together pack comes out, which lets you play, what's it called, Minecraft Realms or something? It's like an online service. Like once that rolls out to consoles I might revisit Minecraft. So yeah, this kind of seems like to be the best of all Sonics. Like, you've got the Genesis games, you've got Sonic CD, and it's got a sprinkle of Saturn in there as well in terms of the polygons and the high quality FMVs. Friend me for a 1v1? No thanks. I don't play Minecraft for 1v1s. So, I'm guessing the frame rate has been fine ever since that little hiccup in the middle. Yeah, it seems to be fine now. I noticed somebody in the credits there was named Alex, and he had a middle name called The Kid. Well, that's cute. Feels like a long-lost Sonic Saturn or CD game. Yeah, I was thinking that. More Saturn because of like the minor 3D touches. And I guess because of the higher quality sprite work where it's like a little bit better looking than Genesis or Sega CD quality sprites. Bit more music. I like how one of the credits categories is just called IT. Hello IT? Have you tried turning it off now and again? Do you watch Dragon Ball Z? Nope. Someone once shown me the first several episodes of the original Dragon Ball, and it was okay. Like, it had some funny moments in it, but it wasn't really something that I went back to after they introduced me to that, like the original Dragon Ball. I know that Dragon Ball Z is much more like testosterone focused, like it's much more like macho guys with insanely high power levels and shit like that, where they just like blast each other to hell. Well, it sounds like fun, but for me it sounds like something I'd get bored of really quickly. Unless the story was like really good. But I don't know, I've never watched Dragon Ball Z in any capacity, so I couldn't really say. Yeah, I forgot the fucking Nintendo Switch has like a power saving thing. Not power saving, what do you call it when the screen goes dark? I don't remember, it's like the term for what, the burn-in reduction? That's what it is. Yeah, I legit forgot that was a thing, because because I just had the controller sitting down for like 5 minutes. Dragon Ball is not for everyone. There's over 600 episodes spread between 4 different shows, and there's over 20 films and a ton of specials and OVAs. Jesus Christ. See, I'm not a huge anime person. It's not that I don't like anime, I'm just more into like Western cartoons for the most part. Like, because recently I got really into DuckTales when they brought out the new DuckTales cartoon, like the first couple episodes. That's more my kind of stuff. Like, most anime I've seen is just like video game adaptations, so Pokemon, Kirby, Sonic, stuff like that. Fucking Sonic X, let's talk about that for a second. Sonic X is a guilty pleasure for me. Like, I watch it, like, not often, but once in a while I'll watch it just because it's silly. But goddamn, Chris is like the worst character in any Sonic media or form. I don't know who came up with that character, but he's even worse than Big the Cat. And that's saying something. Like, here's what I think the deal was with Chris. What was his name? Chris Thorndike. Here's what I think the deal with him was. The reason he was in that cartoon to begin with was because when they were working on the cartoon, they were thinking, okay, we've got an anthropomorphic hedgehog fighting against an evil egg-shaped scientist, but they've been transported to the real world, so as well as the main Sonic characters, we need to have a self-insert kid so that the kids can look at him and say, oh, that's me, in the show. And then they came up with Chris, who's the most fucking insufferable character in the show. Why is Sora from Kingdom Hearts hanging out with Sonic? Yeah, he kinda does look like Sora actually, but he's much less endearing. Oh, there we go, there's the end of the credits. But of course we need to get the Chaos Emeralds. So the thing that he's using is not a Chaos Emerald, it's a whole different thing altogether. I wonder if that's going to be a canon object in the future. Knock knock! And Knuckles mode is now unlocked. That's cool. I like that little reference. Knock knock Knuckles! Now Sonic can be Super Sonic, finally. Let's get 50 rings and try this out. Or do we have 50? Okay, we don't have 50 yet, but we can go get that easy. Getting rings in this game is not that hard. I say as I keep missing them. See, I was a little bit annoyed just because it was the grind more than anything. It was just like, especially when you're streaming, you really want to do it as soon as possible. And I waste a huge chunk of my time trying to get that. One left. Oh right, I think I need to get rid of the shield before I can actually activate it. There we go. Not gonna lie, it's still satisfying just to get Super Sonic. Oops. Oh well. I don't think that actually does anything. Maybe it gives you 50 extra rings or something. Making mincemeat of them. So now we can finally finish the game for real. We can go back to the final zone right after this cutscene stops. So most sessions of this have been like an hour and a half. I think this is double that. Purely because of how long it took me to get that last Chaos Emerald, or rather the 5th. I can't believe how long that took me to get that, seriously. Wait, is the last zone seriously got the abbreviation TMZ? Tonight on TMZ, Sonic the Hedgehog up close and personal. Actually, wait a minute, what am I doing? I want to get that 10 rings. I still plan to play a Knuckles playthrough of this, but it's not going to happen tonight. The plan was to do a little bit of it tonight if there was time, but given how long it took me to get those last few Chaos Emeralds, I figure might as well just save it for another session. This stage is so easy as Supersonic. Well, any stage is easy as Supersonic, you just got to have the rings. I didn't have too much trouble with Act 1 actually, it was just Act 2. It was a little more tricky, because you had like several challenge rooms to go through. Just gotta be careful not to lose those rings. There we go. I'm guessing this is like the Sonic Mania theme, or like a super version of the Sonic Mania theme. Because every Sonic game with Super Sonic has like a more pumped up version of like the main theme to go with it. Except for Sonic 2, I think Sonic 2 is a little bit different, I don't remember. So yeah, this will be a breeze. Oh, nope, don't want to go in there. Oh! You know, after all I've went through, you just can't help but laugh at what just happened there. I didn't know that was going to kill me. Oh. Alright. Serious time now. Don't... It wasn't the spikes that killed me, it was the fact that I was crushed against the wall, the ceiling. But here's the thing. It looks like you can just barely scrape by that, like, cause it's not like it pushed me into the ceiling. But when I tried to go by it, it accidentally collided me into the ceiling and killed me. Like, if you watch back, like, the clip, you'll probably see that. It's weird. Hang on, let's get a little bit of insurance there on the rings. Fuck. Still have my rings though, but didn't want to lose my shield that way. Right, well, I finally got it back. Oh, not that way. Them extra rings. Oh, can he do a ground pound with that drop dash? That's cool. Like the screen shook there when I did that, so I'm assuming that's a ground pound. New move to Sonic's repertoire, but only when he's in super form. Gotta be careful not to get crushed here. Yak yak yak. What the fuck was that? I'm just not used to how quick he runs. Every time I get upset, or, well not upset, just like slightly irked by what's happening on the screen, I'll just do fucking gibberish voices because I don't know how else to sort of interpret it in words in the heat of the moment. It's fine, we've got plenty of rings. Yeah, big deal. Oh yeah, that's right, also this form. Thank God Sonic can jump higher! The normal when he's in super form, but I guess never mind. I thought I had that there. God damn it. One ring, I had one ring of a difference. Fucking really now? I tried to get greedy there and use tails. I'm just damage boosting. As long as I hold on to one ring, that's fine. There. There. That's what I tried to do in the first place. Did Tails just die? Hey, you want a game of Sonic 2? Boom! Yep, I was trying to get up there. Whatever. Oh, nice. Oh, I think I need to wait till the shield goes away. Right, that's fine then. I'll just see how many rings I can get until then. I was trying to activate that and it wasn't working, but that's why. Oh, okay, that's good. Well, at least the shield means that I can get some extra rings on the side. Yeah, maybe when it comes time for me to render this video to upload to YouTube, I might put a little note saying, like, when I get to the part where I need to start getting the emeralds, I could probably just put like a timestamp to where I finally get the 7th emerald, just so that people don't have to watch me go through that, because that's like, yeah, it's entertaining to watch me fail, but it's also kind of difficult to stay consistently entertaining if I keep failing at the same thing. I just realised I had no shield, I just wanted to use that before I got hit. Oh, look at that! That was cool. It was going so fast he could run up that slope. Yep, don't get crushed. Still about 100-ish. Wait, what? Oh, right. I wasn't supposed to do that. Right, well, I've nearly done 3 out of 4 of these. Right, 1 left. Nice. That was a little half-decent skip there. So yeah, I can't think of much else to say now that I'm almost done. So I'm just saving some commentary for like the final boss, I guess. Because as soon as I'm done with that, that's it for the night. Again, I was hoping to start some of Knuckles like tonight, but at this rate, it's best to just save that for another session. While the ring's blue, it's an item that you pick up. Like if you drop your rings, they get scattered into like bigger chunks, like chunks of 5 or 10. That's what the blue ring does, but it only works for one hit. Not that it's useful to me now as Supersonic, but that's what they're for. I can't activate Supersonic. Okay, there we go. I guess I had to wait till that cutscene was over before I could do it. He takes a total of 16 hits, I think. At least 16 hits to get rid of the tentacles. Yeah, 16 hits. Oh, something's happening. Right, here we go, this is the true final boss. The leader of the bunch, you know him well. Okay, this is kinda cool. Like the fact that you can jump and you can fly, or you can just do the platforming if you need to. Also, time is messed up. Oh, so it is. Oh, that's cool. Oh fuck, I'm almost out. Okay, this is gonna be hard. Didn't realise how quickly I was losing rings there, but that's cool the way that the time, like we're ripping time and space in here. Can I skip this cutscene? Nah. Oh, that uses 5 rings, right, okay. Better avoid using that then. I need to collect some... I need to collect rings. Oh, did he drop that emerald? Oh right, he's got it now. I guess they just pass it between each other. Fuck. Right, so I won't use that dash this time. Got 4 lives left, but I think I should be able to do it in a few tries. That vocal though. Trying to avoid getting hit there. At least Robotnik, it doesn't actually remove your rings when you get hit. It's just the Egg Robo's attack that does that. Shit. Nice. Oh, nearly dead. Yeah, that voice in the background of that music. Oh shit. Yeah, I kinda get what's going on. But again, I just suck. Like, I'm good at actual Sonic gameplay, just not at special stages or final bosses. It's a pretty good final boss though, I'll have to say that. Oh, fuck's sake, don't go off the screen. Already lost 20 rings because of that. I may have to use that dash to get through to him without taking 10 rings off. I was 5 rings, but that's still better. Yeah, you see? That works. Oh, nice. Wasn't expecting to get a free hit there. Consistently trying to collect rings is a chore. As in, I can't seem to keep up with the rings. Like in most final stages, there's always like a resource to like get more rings. And while that's technically true here, it seems like I'm losing rings more than I'm actually getting them. Fucking hell. Come on, I can do this. Fucking hell. Hi Crispim. Crispime. Not sure how you pronounce that. Sorry. It's really difficult to get to him without taking a hit when he does that, when he shoots those jelly donuts at you. I don't know, they look donut shaped, so I'm just going to call them jelly donuts. There we go, that's one again. Oh, come on, that should have hit him. Maybe Cormerman, thank you very much for subscribing. As I'm about to game over. But thank you very much. Oh, yes. Okay then, dead. First game over. Do I have to do that whole thing again? How many lives do I have? I don't know if I want to do this. Hang on a second. Is there an easy way to get extra lives? I'm gonna grind for some extra lives. Again, totally suck at this game. Yeah, jelly donuts have doom. So I'll try to get a couple hundred rings and I'll also get a few 1-up boxes because I think first level has a few of those. And I can just rinse and repeat. Oh shit, no, cancel! I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to summon Tails there and I forgot that also starts supersonic mode. Oh well. I can still get more rings than I'm losing. Or the big rings will give you 50. There we go. How funny would it be if I actually got another extra life for doing that? Yeah, fuck you, Eggman. Yeah, I totally didn't mean to turn this on, like the Sonic, Super Sonic. Nope, never mind. Oh yeah, I did get that one. Ah. Ah, all the fucking bad luck. Oh well. Yeah, does anyone know of a good grinding spot for extra lives? Because I want to get 9 lives before I try that again. Like, because now I'm just tired, but I don't want to end the stream on that note. I want to finish it. Damn. Yep. There. Just trying to control those precise movements. Yeah, no thanks. I'm just undoing the supersonic. So that I can pick up this shield and then we can continue as normal. There's a knife. Was there an extra life right there? Oh no, it's the electric. I mean, I would prefer the electric so I can get the rings nearby. Oh no no no. I didn't roll up into a ball, I didn't want to do that. At least when I got the shield on I could summon Tails. Oh, never mind. Wait, what? Are you serious? There we go. Oh. Just need a few more lives. Yeah, because I knew there was one egg robo left. Because it kind of felt like we fought 4 of them and not 5. It kind of reminds me of Kirby Squeak Squad actually. Like, you know how like the 5 mice gang? Like, what are they called? I guess Squeak Squad? And then there's like a leader with like the cape and the top hat, like the edgy one. That's like the least memorable Kirby game to me actually, like that game. Like, I don't remember a whole lot about it. I just remember there was more of the same, but it was very bland compared to some of the other Kirby games. Like, 'cause I think I did stream it again like a couple years ago, and I still don't remember a whole ton about it. Like, the best part of that game was the setup for the story. Like, Kirby has his cheesecake stolen and you've got to get it back. Oh, no thanks. Yeah, I'm just gonna grind rings in the first couple levels, I guess, because I'm really easy to get 100 rings. Oh, turn back. No, I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to cancel that. Fuck. Not worth. Oh no, it wasn't cheesecake, sorry, it was the strawberry shortcake. Ah! There we go, that's what I was trying to get, just that. I totally activated that by accident. I didn't want to turn that on. No, I've got the shield, I don't have to. Oh, right, okay. Did we see this the last time? I don't remember this at all. Like, I remember this part from Sonic 2, but I don't remember seeing it here. Must have went a completely different route to avoid that. Yeah, this is exactly the Sonic 2 part that I remember. I like that it's like taking bits of level design from older games but then mixing in new level design elements. That orchestral hit though. Yeah, that's why I went in there, to cancel the supersonic. So yeah, if you do that, it cancels the victory animation until you land again. But you can last the whole thing without actually doing the victory animation. I like the part of the song where you hear like the heartbeat machine thing, what do you call it? Listen. That part. I like that. That's a good instrument. I mean, it's not really an instrument, but you know what I mean, like, it's a good, like, substitute for an instrument for that song. Heart monitor? That's what I was thinking of. So it sounds like a heart monitor machine with the beeping. Ah, crap. That feeling when you've gone too far and then you can't go backwards. Wait a minute, is there something in there? I don't think there is. Nope, that was a waste of time. Up. Oh, okay. Didn't see that before. Turning that on for now, just so I can get the last 20 or so rings. And then we can stop with 9 lives. I don't think it goes above 9. If it does, I probably would have gotten it by now. Like, when I was trying to get the 5th Chaos Emerald. There we go. So I wonder who here has not seen the boss to this act yet. Yeah, I've kind of got to the point where I'm like, screw that. We all know I suck at it, I don't need to do it anymore. It's more something I would do off the stream, if I wanted to get all the gold medals and shit. I don't know if I'll even bother with it. The life system rule follows cat rules. I don't think it's necessarily about that. I think it's just the fact that old video games, like video games with counters, they go from 0 to 9, and they just didn't feel like adding a second number to that because they didn't think anyone was going to get more than 9 lives. So it was like, okay then, we'll just stop at 9. Although the original Super Mario Bros. Is a special case because it does go above 9, but I think it's still 1 counter, so it's like special symbols that replace like 10 and beyonds. But typically most video games back then only counted like up to 9. Wait a minute, maybe Tails can help me get that. Shit. Whoa, I think I glitched Tails there for a brief moment. Shit. I'm gonna have to look back at that and see if I can get a slow-mo of what just happened there. There we go. That's a pretty funny glitch. I wonder if A+ Start found that one. I'm gonna guess that that's a spot for Knuckles. I still love the fact that you can do that, where you can hit that thing from underneath to bring it down. Nice. Oh, it actually does go above 9. Huh. No, I'm just going to finish the level with 10. Surely I can beat the final boss with 10 lives. Famous last words again. I wonder how... okay. I wonder how Supersonic looks like when he's doing the fucking boss fight. Like, that's gonna be weird. Wait, where'd I go? Did I get stuck down there? Wait, what did I do here the last time, guys? Like, I don't remember how I got out of this room. That's soft lock, or semi-soft locked. It's not really a soft lock if you can die. Like, this doesn't seem to lead anywhere. and I can't bounce high enough to get out of that ceiling. Right, lift me out of here then, Tails. Oh. Wait, what? Oh! Okay. That was a weird glitch. I'm starting to discover more and more glitches the more I'm playing this, but it's like very, very minor glitches, it's not like game breaking. Okay, I guess that works. I don't know if they wanted me to do that, but that's how I got out. Like, if I didn't have Tails there, I probably couldn't have got out of that, like, without regular, like, without supersonic. Wait, how did I reverse this? Nah. I'm trying to go down the other side. Oh, right, you did that, and then you go down. Wait. Wait a minute. Wait, that drops me in, so where the fuck did I go from there? I'm gonna try something. Never mind. Good thing he's got such crazy momentum that he can go up like that. Oh, there's an extra life, hang on. Yeah, I'm a little bit confused about this level layout. I'm gonna go up this way. Or am I supposed to go up this way? But this isn't where the ring is it? The big ring? Yeah, that's the big ring. Well, let's go down this way then. Okay, we're finally moving forward. What the fuck was that part of the level all about? Like, did I just break something there that I wasn't supposed to break? Oh, he turns back to normal. That sucks. I don't even know what I'm doing. Like, I had that general idea of what I was doing there, but I kind of messed that up, so whatever. I swear I'm good at Puyo. Whop! Oh fuck. I need purple. I think I'm just sucking at everything now, because I seem to be getting worse and worse the longer I'm playing it. Although having said that, Dr. Robotnik's not doing much better himself. There we go, that's what I was trying to do. Way too late. When am I going to do Puyo Puyo Tetris again? I don't know. How many times did I play that again? Like twice? I would like to continue the story on that, I've just been doing other games. So I put more priority on games like Kingdom Hearts, for the most part. I just wanted to hear that. Lights, camera, action! I wish there was like a way to jump straight back to the boss fight, but we're gonna have to do the entire zone again. Actually, hang on a second. Exit. I've got an idea. Not that I think this is going to happen, but just... Oh, wait a minute. You go there and then you press X for secrets. That's not what I want to do, though. You go all the way over here? Alright, never mind. Is there a way to copy a save file? Like, so I was going to try copy a save file just in case I lose all the lives. Because it's, if you game over, it saves your lives count, I think. Like, it resets it back to 3 and then it saves it, which is kind of annoying. Fuck it, we'll just go for this. Pretty sure I can beat the final boss with as many as 11 lives. Possibly more if I get an extra couple. Oh, I don't think I went up there. Kinda glad I did though. Oh, is that how you access the super peel out and shield, insta shield? Oh well. I mean, peel out isn't really going to change the game all that much, but it would have been nice to have the option. Like, without having to go to a no save file, where you can't save it at all. Alright, I'll see you later, Mist. Good night. But this is going to be such a long part. I'm tempted to split this into 2 halves. Like, I mean, for like on YouTube, like it's either going to be one really long file or it's going to be 2 smaller files. Not that I expect anyone to watch 2 hours from start to finish. I never expect people to watch like the full stream in one session. Like, unless they wanted to just listen to me talk about shit for background noise, like if they wanted to work towards, like if they wanted to work on something and then just listen to my voice for background noise, that's when I expect them to put on my streams for like a 2-hour like stream recording on the YouTube channel. Like, that's when I expect people to do that kind of thing. Well, what the fuck? I don't know if that was a secret in there, like a ring. Yeah, I know what games those are from. I like I like the peel out. Like, the peel out is fun. Oh, yeah, that's good. Let's hope I don't get crushed by spikes this time, eh? Hey! Oh, when you have the electric barrier, you get stuck on those electric things there. God damn it, I'm trying to get up there. There we go. I don't know if you saw that, but that was kind of cool. There we go. Wow. Oh, I got rid of the electric thing because I grabbed the other shield. Right. It'd be cool if you could like stack the regular shield with the electric shield. Or one regular shield and one elemental shield. Just so you have like an extra hit, but you also still have like electric protection. Or whatever element you're using. Since they have both in this game, it kind of would have been nice to see that. Oh, right. Someone downvoted the stream. I've got my suspicions, but I'm not going to name names. Let's just say that I think it's the same person who downvoted the last stream for the same reason. That's all I'm going to say on that. Right, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to finish this time for real. Out of curiosity, because I can't see the dashboard right now, how many upvotes does the video get? Again, it doesn't really matter, but it's just like something I like to know. There we go. There's a really funny... There's a really funny soft lock that you can do in Sonic the Hedgehog 2 when you get the Supersonic. Like, you press like jump in that game, you don't press jump and then jump again to do it. But when you beat a boss, you turn back to regular Sonic. Or when you go through the signpost, you turn back to regular Sonic. But while that's happening, while the signpost is spinning, if you jump again, if you have over 50 rings still, then you just kind of get stuck in midair, like as Supersonic, and then the game doesn't actually advance like to the act clear screen. Like, so I did that by accident. It's very easy to do. Like, you don't think it's going to happen, and it does. Let's see if I can get one more life, because I'm not too happy about getting 13 lives. Seven upvotes, well that's not too bad. Again, it ultimately doesn't matter, but it's nice to know that people like the video / stream. That was close. So I don't think I'll be streaming Sonic Mania for a couple days, like after this. Like, I want to do the Knuckles mode, but since I've seen most of what the game's got to offer on a story level, I don't think I'm too bothered about like looking up other videos for the most part. Unless there's like some earth-shattering like secret that the Knuckles mode has. Like, I mean, when you play as Knuckles. I don't think it does, I think it's just all the same. But I wouldn't mind playing the game one more time. But yeah, I'll probably take a couple days break from Sonic Mania just so I can play other shit. Like Kingdom Hearts, Miitopia, stuff like that. Not to mention Mario and Rabbids is coming up. Oh right, the spring. Or I could just do that. Yep. We need to collect rings quick. I like how Supersonic looks badass, like the entire time you're like performing actions and shit. In fact, I'm going to show you something real quick right after this. Like, he looks like pissed off, but let's see when he does the ducking. Like, the ducking even looks badass because it looks like he's getting ready for a race instead of just doing like a curl up like fetal position crouch sort of thing. Ah, come on. So, I like how almost every frame of animation, like, he just looks like a complete badass. Then there's that one frame of animation where he looks like, oh, where he's like sliding down the oil and shit. Like, Sonic 2 does that as well. It's nice that they sort of kept that in. Well, I guess I can say goodbye to this then. But not counting Mario and Rabbids, I think the next major game I'm going to be streaming, like I think I might start streaming that before Mario and Rabbids. Because I did say I was hoping to do it by the end of this month. And that's Metal Gear Solid for the PlayStation. It was going to be Twin Snakes, like the GameCube remake, but I was told that it's in my best interest to play through both, even though one of them's a remake of the other. So there must be a reason that they want me to play both. Like maybe the remake is fleshed out enough that it can be its own game. Who knows? But yeah, I'll be doing the PlayStation version first. Like, they said that I had to do it in that order. PlayStation, then Metal Gear Solid 2 eventually, and then Twin Snakes. Like Kingdom Hearts, I'm going to be playing the whole series, but it's going to be like, do it bit by bit. I'm just going to wait for that to go away. I love how like rapid that sound is. It's like a fucking machine gun. Oh yeah, didn't we get that the last time as well? Unfortunately, I don't have enough to restart that, but whatever. I can probably beat the boss just fine. Also, I just realised the timer reset when I started the fight. Ah, ring come back. Well, guess I'm gonna have 12 lives going into the next one unless there's a ring in here. Alright, there's a few rings, but that's fine then. Aw. No! Alright, that time the rings didn't actually come back. 12 lives. Well, at least I don't have 13 lives. I guess that's a positive. Yeah, kind of difficult to hit him without losing, like without getting hit yourself. I think you're barely able to get around it, it's just kind of hard to. No, give me rings. There we go. Ah, right, okay. If you time it just right, you can get in there. Yeah, I don't know if that's impossible to dodge. It's really difficult to tell. Like, knowing games like this, it probably is possible to dodge, it's just barely possible. Oh. Ring, please. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm just gonna let him do his thing. I got this. Fine. Did we see the third one yet? Nope, this is a new one. Oh, you. I had a word in mind there, but I'm not going to say it. It's not as bad as you think it is, but it's still kind of a taboo word. It begins with C. Have fun trying to figure out what word I was saying. Like, I swear a lot, but it's a word that I don't really say myself. Even though I've heard some people say it. I don't know why, it's weird. Anyways, 12 lives. I think we can do this in like a few of them. If I don't get this tonight, I'm calling it a night. I'm not going to do this again tonight. Give me your jelly donuts, but don't hit me with them. Nice. We're still above 50. There we go. I can live with that, I guess. Can't live with that though. Okay. I've still got about 35 to 40s. That's not too bad, all things considered. Okay, 25 to 30. I got greedy there. I wanted to hit him and I was worried he was going to hit me. Fuck! Is that it? Did we do it? I think we did it. First try. So much for those 12 lives, is it? Yeah, we did it. Now I can set the controller in. Oh, there's Knuckles. Oh, that's exactly like Sonic CD. Now Sonic's become a star. Literally. That was pretty cool. That I really like, despite how like salty I was getting over the last part of that, I was really enjoying it if I stepped away. So there you go. That was Sonic Mania. What a fantastic game. Like, it was definitely worth the, like, when they delayed the game a few months back, it was definitely worth the wait just for them to polish it up. Like, it shows as well. It's got a lot of heart and soul into this game. So I kind of feel like this game represents the not just the heart and soul of the developers, but also the community in general, like the Sonic community, because there are some, like, outsource, like, not outsource, I mean, outside sources, sorry, of people, like, working on this game. Like, you have Christian Whitehead, who, if you don't know, was originally a Sonic ROM hacker, who got hired by Sega, like, at some point to work on, like, new Sonic engines, because he was really good at, like, doing shit with, like, Sonic ROM hacks. Then you have Hyper Potions, who, I'd never heard of them before Sonic Mania, but they make good music, and they got hired to make, like, several of the songs for this game. And then there's, in fact, it says there, Friends by Hyper Potions. There's a couple of songs as well, like the reveal trailer song as well, I think they also worked on. And there's probably a few other, like, outside community-based sources as well. But the point is, it's not purely like a Sega thing, it's like a Sonic community thing. Like, it's a community-driven project, it feels like. If only Nintendo could do that with Metroid, eh? If only they could do that with Metroid. Or any game for that matter. Like, Nintendo, I love you, but got to fucking stop shutting down these fan projects and passion projects, please. Take a page from Sega, and maybe people will respect you a little bit more. God, this stream must have gone on forever. Let's see how we're doing. I've been streaming for 7 hours. 7 hours. So that was like, what, 2.5 hours of Kingdom Hearts and 4.5 hours, if my math is correct. Let me think that in my head. Yeah, 4.5 hours. Yeah, so I might split this up into 2 separate parts. I think 4.5 hours is too big. Like, even I think that's too long. Or I could just cut out the fucking hour plus of me trying to get those last 2 Chaos Emeralds, but even then. No, I'll split up into 2 parts, and I'll have like timestamps for like when if people want to skip certain parts, like me trying to get the emeralds and shit. Or if they really want to listen to me get salty, then it's totally up to them. So you guys there on the YouTubes who are watching this pre-recorded, if you managed to make it all the way, then good for you, thumbs up. You get a cookie. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and support my Patreon, and smash that like button! Yeah! Oh. Yeah, keep forgetting that's a thing. Right, so as soon as the credits are done rolling, I am out for the night. While this is going on, I think there is a little Easter egg that I could check out. I just quickly look up how you do said Easter egg. It's not even that much, but I did hear that this is a thing. So let me just check that real fast. Oh, never mind. So, apparently there's an alternative intro animation, but it doesn't really change anything animation-wise, it just changes sound effects and music, so I don't know if I feel like watching it twice. Like, you have to watch it twice in a row before you actually hear, like, before you see the difference or hear the difference. But, like, I heard that there was going to be an alternative intro animation, but I didn't realise it was just going to be, you know, like, same animation, different sounds. It's not nearly as exciting as, like, a whole new animation. Hi San6, I'm just about to wrap up the stream. So yeah, sorry I came in at the very tail end of the stream. Like, I've been streaming for quite a while tonight, 7 hours. Yeah, it's one of my longer streams, admittedly. Like, I blame myself for taking that long. Like, I truly am crap when it comes to special stages. I bet there's a lot of people who are going to watch. Like, they're going to watch me play Special Stage 5 over and over and over, and they're just going to bang their heads against the wall wondering why I'm struggling so much. Like, because it's the little intricacies of the controls that was kind of difficult to grasp. I think that was really what got me the most, like, because I know how to control Sonic, but in the special stage it's a little bit different because the rules kind of change when you jump. And it wasn't until special stage 6 that I realised exactly how he operates. Anyways, we're done here. So is this online? Like, I know you can do it locally, but I don't know if there's an online mode for it.
Sonic!
Sonic! Jesus Christ.
Sonic! Sonic!
Hang on a second.
Sonic! Sonic!
That's weird. Like, it's just weird hearing a random voice going, Sonic!
Tails! Knuckles!
Yeah, I guess you can't do that online, that sucks. Unless there is an online option, but... Real quick before we stop, I did hear about one other little thing, so I'm just going to show you that real quick, just for a gag. Secrets. Right, so let's say we play as Knuckles. Have you ever wondered what would happen if you did Knuckles and Knuckles? Let's find out. So yeah, his story seems a little bit different, or at least the intro seems a bit different. That's pretty cool. I think I might actually play the full game like that, that's hilarious. Like, I actually found out about this, somebody told me, like, a while back, and I was like, okay then, I'm gonna have to check that out. Oops. Oh, that's right, he doesn't jump as high as Tails or Sonic, doesn't he? Yeah, he jumps a little bit slower, but that's amazing. So I think his levels are, I think they're like whole new levels as well, or at least most of the level is new, because you get like different paths as Knuckles. If it's anything like Sonic 3 and Knuckles, then that's probably the case. So it's almost like a whole new game in that regard. But for now, we're done. So I think that's how I'm going to play that. I'm going to do like Knuckles and actually, hang on. Like, you can only do that in no save mode, so I don't think we can do that here, can we? Nah. Oh well. I mean, I could possibly do the whole game like that, but if I get a game over, then that's it. Well, there you go, consider that a little bonus for sticking to the end. So thank you guys for watching, it's been a blast. a Sonic Blast, a Sonic 3D Blast, or whatever you want to call it. We will do the Knuckles mode next time.